back here with Wii Sports, our 100% run. We are going to be doing some golfing practice today, which is why I've installed this lower camera here with expert mad science. So get out of here, tennis score. Let's go try something. Now, I've said earlier that it would be absolutely my overwhelming preference to get platinums all in one episode for these training things, as we did for the tennis one, but that took 4 hours, and I'm aware that that's not necessarily likely or easy, so I'm still saying we're allowed to call it so long as we've gotten an improvement. If, like an hour or two passes and this is not going anywhere, especially as the lower camera, I think, has less space on it than our one up here does. So I only got like an hour and a half on that one. So basically the lower camera's breadth will be our time limit for now, but drop it in the cup with a single putt. Oh, so you do actually have to land it in the putt, get actually in the hole, but hopefully they don't put us too far away from it. I mean, this will be good practice because this is what we messed up like almost, I would say, the majority of the time. Please tell me the other ones aren't like landing a hole in one from afar. No, surely not. Surely it'll be like get within like a ring of 30 feet, and the putting is the only one where it actually asks you to get it all the way in there. Surely. We actually got a chance to try pressing 1 to check the layout of the green this time, though, which is what I think I was complaining at some point earlier that it's not like Mario Golf where it shows you the lay of the hill, but there is actually a button to let it do that. This one, it seems to be tipping us right towards the hole. Oh, okay, right, so lighter is higher, I guess, is what we're going with here. So we're more or less on level ground, it's a little lower than us. Sorry, which way are you supposed to... does anyone remember how to... Yeah, it's like this, the side of the... Right, okay, gotcha, so we want to be going like... It takes so long to swing. Okay, we need to do a little more than that. No, not that. So we want to go like, That's too much, so, That's a bit more like it. Let me just do that exact same thing again. That was not enough. Bugger.
Try again.
Thanks. Oh, so we actually get 5 lives for this. Is that it? So it's how many can get in a row with like 5 lives. That's kind of what I was expecting from the tennis one, to be honest. First time we did it. Okay. At least now you can see the absurdity of what's going on here as I desperately try to make this thing read less than a 4 and more than a 0. Ooh, it's fine.
Nice hit.
Thank you. Round 2, do I keep with 5 lives here? Okay, so you're trying to get as many rounds as you can, but on a certain quantity of lives. I appreciate that more than like absolutely no chances to retry once you get to a hole. So we want to be able to do a little more than 2 here, which is a bit like I'm thinking this kind of action. That wasn't bad. Okay.
Nice hit.
Sweet. Okay, we're on a bit of a hill here, just to get a sense of it. I'm going to do a bit of angling like that, but we're still only a little less than 1, but we have to account for that we're going uphill a bit, so I'll aim for like a little more than 1, just like a bit of that. Nope. Okay, hang on. Maybe we go for a practice swing here. What's a little more than 1? That's a little less than 1. That's a little more than 2. That's a little more than 1. Okay. Yes! Ooh!
Nice.
I got that practice in and I made it exactly as it was. Okay, 3 in a row. I really, really got to know just how many. Oh, maybe it's a matter of, are these genuinely just all 18 holes? Maybe that's what it is then, is you just have to get the putt on all 18. Oh, but maybe it counts how many lives you're using as well. I guess we'll find out when we fail. Right, what's the hill like here? So we're going to be rolling a little bit to the left, mostly going downhill here. So we don't need extra power, we just need to correct a little bit to the right, I would say. And sorry, 1.5 about is like that. It's not like that. It's like that. Yeah, a little more than that. So like that. That was less somehow. So like that. Maybe a bit more like that. Yes. Let's do that exact same thing again. But I end it. But exact same thing again. No!
Try again.
I will. Don't test me. That did nothing. So, no, I didn't even swing it yet. You're jumping the goat on that one. Okay, so like that, but better. You go like, ha! Oh, I'm so glad you have the lower camera now. Now you can see my example. Okay, obviously that one was too much. Now you can see the madness with which I contend. The madness, I tell you. The absolute bloody madness. Okay. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Got two bobbly lives left. I'm really having trouble hitting anything but a 0 or a 4 here. Yeah. Okay, that was good. Oh, okay, not enough correcting for the land though. I'm glad that was the problem and not the strength this time. So I really want to be like, over here. And once again, just slap that. Yeah, that could be it. Okay.
Nice in.
Made it past the 4th one. I'm so proud. This is actually helping a fair bit, being able to just do it putt over and over again. So I'm glad we're doing this now before carrying on trying to hit the golf. Oh, this is going to be trying to hit the golf, trying to hit the main game is what I mean. Oh, I'm not allowed to zoom in with this? Okay. Oh no, the up on the D-pad would normally change club, right? That's why up doesn't do anything. I was thinking it was like the bowling. Oh, this is gonna be a hard one. I think this is sort of appropriate though. Maybe actually we're not actually going onto the hill all that much. Oh no, we're dipping down a bit as it goes. So maybe this is a bit too far over. Maybe it's more like that we want. We're gonna be doing a lot of dipping to the right here. Okay, so a 2, what's a 2 for is like that, but we want a little more than that. So like that, yeah, okay. Okay, that's a bit too much. It's just a little less than what I just did. Ooh! Oh, actually, okay, that was a pretty good try. In my defense, it was the angle I had wrong again. Hey, well, what does 4 get us? What kind of medal do we get there? 9. Oh boy, this is gonna be rough, isn't it? Okay, well, I won't look up how many it is just yet. Let's try and go for 18 because that's how many holes there are. Is that right? No, there are only 9 holes in this game, aren't there? So let's start with going for 9, shall we? Oh, this is a nice, easy one. This isn't the one we started with, so is it random each time? Oh, that's upsetting, but I guess that's probably more helpful to teach you. Sorry, I know my golf posture is not what you would call ideal. Okay, so we just need to give it like a little tap here because we're going downhill. So just like a bit of We said I'm allowed to restart the training ones, right? So we may as well start over if we lose a life on the first one. Now we're going a little uphill, but we're so close. We just need to get it. The angle's not even a problem. Just give it a little tap. Okay, 1 point.
Nice in.
The good thing about it being slightly random is that we're going to have many opportunities to just get lucky and have easy ones, I guess. Although I suppose it probably changes it a little as you go, in the sense of as you get more points, it probably tends to bring you harder ones. So we want to give it close to 2 things here because we're going way uphill. So like, wah. Oof, okay, that was a little harder than meant.
Try again.
You know what, I might just restart if we lose a life before the first 3 or so. Let's do it that way. Oh, that's one again. My old friend. Let's do a bit of that, please. You can't be serious. The first one should be really as easy as doing that each time, basically.
Nice in.
Already, I feel like I am learning quite a lot about how this putting works. More than I had a sense of it last time. Also because I'm not like really fussing about trying to like keep it up here like I was doing. Not that I was doing a good job of it, but I was trying. Oh no! My lower camera just went down. What happened? Don't tell me it lost all that. Sorry, this lower camera here is not one I've used quite a great deal, so it's got a lot of unusual elements to it. It's function that I don't understand yet, and that's probably why it automatically turned off after 10 minutes. Sorry about it. Hopefully we didn't lose all that footage and hopefully it doesn't do that again. Okay, so we want to go for like about 2 here. Was I at the wrong angle the last time we did it? I think I was. I rolled it a little because I was too far to the right, so it like rolled around the rim. So I think we want to do a bit more like this. And you just go for that nice 2. Ah, I did this exact same thing. Was it that I swung it too hard though, or was it that I had the wrong angle? I'm not actually certain. I guess a combination of factors. Because what it looked like to me was it hit the edge, and then because it had so much speed, it like rolled around it and just ended up straight to the left. So, like I said, let's carry on trying to. Oh, if you hit try again, does it give you the exact same courses? Maybe. Anyway, nice little light one for this first one.
Nice in.
Thank you. This is basically a straight shot. We don't need to do much angling here. I'll just angle it a little bit to the right, but we want to just do a little less than 2 because it's going to roll a bit. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Never mind. It's not going to roll at all. I lied. You agreed to get in the hole. I lied. So it does not give you the same courses if you just restart. We are learning. Okie doke, that did nothing. And heh. Okay. Took a minute to think about it, but did in fact do it. It did it. Do it. This is basically the one we just had, right? So just we don't want to hold back on this one, even though it looks like it's going downhill a bit. Oh, that was a bit much, maybe. or it was just perfect. Okay,
Nice
2.
hit.
We have 2 now. Oh, I am really glad they give you 5 lives, though. That feels fair. Because this is not, exactly an easy thing to do. Okay, so I want to hit it just a little, right around 1. So what's right around 1 is like, No. That exact same thing again. Oh, it went so much more this time, though. No, I won't restart. Maybe only restart if it's like the first 2. Other than that, I do probably just need the practice. That wasn't enough. God, this is brutal.
Try again.
And this is a little bit more. Oh, wow. Why is this impossible? Hey, yeah. Oh, boy.
Try again.
I'm starting to see why we were doing so poorly in the golfing minigame. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so I think my angle is off. I think I need to hit it less than I was doing there, but have it angled a bit more up the hill so it just gently rolls down into it. That's probably what I'm meant to do. At least we start with an easy one. Hiya! I said, hiya! Oh, that was too much hiya, but it's fine.
Nice in.
Cool, cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was so much. Oh, sorry. Nope. I Control Z. Forget it. Really, because this is practice for us, I should probably just not restart at all. Even if it's going to get me a bad score, it's going to make me better at it to just keep doing it over and over again until I get it, probably. So I should probably cut out the restarting so much. Straight shot, even elevation. No one can mess this up. Not even a goat, which I'm not. Oh, not enough.
Try again.
Right, we said we have to wait for her to wheel it up first. That's the best way to do it.
Nice
That's the way
hit.
you actually get the power. It seems to me anyway. Okay, so we're going a bit downhill and to the right here. So let's just angle it a bit to the left and really hit it nice and gentle. Really just hit it nice and gentle. You really just want to get it nice and gentle. You would really just like to get it nice and gentle. You would really just like to get it nice and gentle. You would, you'd really like to, just get it, like, gentle and nice? Okay, apparently that's the voice the game wants me to do the whole time.
Try again.
Like this, if it has to, I'll angle it a bit more to the left here, and I'll do it a bit like this, kinda. Except it didn't work, so we're dropping that voice. Loser voice. Didn't work. All of them are loser voices. The only winner voice is Screams of the Damned. There we go. Damn it. Okay, the angle is actually much harsher than I'm expecting here. You have to hit it like way over to the side if you're like this. Like kind of like you want to really you gotta get it like a true like parabolic kind of arc like that. Okay.
Nice in.
Angle matters much more than I was thinking. In Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, which is my only other golfing game I've played really as far as I know, the angle matters a hell of a lot, but it didn't seem like this game did to me earlier on, but I'm starting to see now that it very much does. We've got more or less the same situation here. I hit it a little less than 1 with that kind of angle. Right, okay, I wasn't giving it nearly as much respect to the angles as I should have been. So let's do this one, and we're trying to go for like a 2.5 here. Just a bit like, ugh. Hang on, what's a 2.5? Is that like that? Not enough, so 2.5 is probably a bit more like that. It was still not enough. So maybe more like that. Getting closer, inch by inch. And of course that was like a 6. 2.5 is like a, oh, it's hard to do just a gentle. That was like a 3.5. 2.5 is kind of like that. Let's just do a little lighter than that. What?
Try again.
I will, like so. That was a little hard, but we're getting there. That was what, 3 or 4 points again? 4 again. Hit our record. I can't walk away with no medal. That we must not do this episode. But I feel like once I crack these first sort of
Nice
4,
hit.
there'll be a good tutorial for the next however many we need to hit in a row. There's a bit of hill here, but not really enough to do too much, I think, so we're probably going to mostly ignore it. And 2 is something like that. Ooh.
Nice in.
Smooth as the coffee I didn't drink this morning. I know if really you'd put like kind of like a bit more like she's standing like this, but somehow that makes, oh, actually, wait, is this better? Maybe this is easier if I do it like this. Maybe it isn't. I was doing fine like this. Oh, it's my angle that's off here, actually. Screw it. It's not that I'm not hitting hard enough. My mistake. It should be a bit more like that when I go for this. Yes. All right, that's 3, and we've got 2 lives left, is it? 3. Okay. We're already on track to do better than we've done so far. So it's going to be a little bit rolling to the left here. Not enough to alter our plans too much. Okay, that didn't do anything. Oh, that was weak.
Try again.
I will. Actually, I think my angle was a bit wrong also, though. Oh, that was so much. I think you can, if you're going a bit too fast, it's not impossible, but you have to be then going like dead on at it. You can't hit it too fast and be going like at an angle to it, because then it'll just hit the edge and roll around. At this point, my dream for this episode is silver for this one, because I'm thinking platinum's going to be far off, but I guess we'll find out. Sorry, y'all. Someone just texted me. Not enough power.
Try again.
Need more power. Hit it with more power. Power. I just realized my phone is sitting low in my shirt like this, so it's like probably looks like I have an unusual protrusion from my chest right in my sternum here. Okay, so this is a pretty harsh angle, kind of. I think we're probably going a bit like that. And turn that off now, please. Thank you. A little more than 1 here. So hang on, let's do. I hate doing the practice because it feels like it's such a lengthy time thing, but it probably is better. Like we're already in practice mode, and then to practice the swing even more, it's like I'm wasting my limited time on this earth. But this is probably the smarter thing to do, because I'll be wasting more time on this earth if I don't get this right. So a little less than that, like a... Yeah, okay, that's the thing you want, just that nice controlled... Oh, that was pretty good. Oh, okay.
Nice.
What's that, 3 we're at? And with 4 lives. Okay, a bit of hill here. Mostly that's going to be affecting our... how much power we give it. But no, we do want a bit of angle as well. It's actually the same shot I basically just did of like 1.5. Ooh, it wasn't 1.5. Yeah! Can you feel time moving through your mind? Ooh! You'd be going for the world record here, which is to say the record for us so far. We just get a nice, a little harder than 1.5, which is more like that. Oh! It's almost perfect. It's the right angle, I'm pretty sure. But let's go for a nice old 2 there. Oof, too hard again. But I got the angle better, so.
Nice in.
Okay. We're already at a record here. Let's move it along a little further. Hopefully 5 is the bronze and 6 is silver, 7 is gold, 8 is platinum. I think that's a realistic thing to hope for. We're going to be curving to the left a fair bit, so we want to be doing that. And we want to hit it a little, not quite 1.5, because it's going to roll a lot. Okay, my angle was wrong, but my power was just about perfect.
Try again.
Thank you, I will. So let's try and repeat that shot. Its power exactly. Well, that was pretty good. All right, 6.
Nice in.
I feel like 6 has got to be a platinum, right? They wouldn't make you actually do like 80 of these, right? That would be ridiculous. It's probably like 30 or something is the platinum. I sure hope so. Oh, this is ridiculously hard. Are you kidding? I have to account for like 6 hills, by which I mean 2. So this hill is curving like slightly to the right. The other one's curving slightly to the left. So if I'll go a little bit right. No, that doesn't make sense. Does it? I guess we want to go more or less straight up. Well, is this one curving? Yeah, no, this one's curving to the right. But the other one's curving, it feels a bit more fiercely to the left. So if I'm getting it up here, which is going to have to be like a near full power shot with all the uphill that's at the end there. This is crazy hard. Are you kidding? Okay. So what's a full power almost shot? It's like that, right? Okay, so like... it's too much. It could still work, but it's too much for what I'm aiming for, which is more like that. So like... okay. Okay, that was too much, and the angle was... I was right the very first... Off the green! Okay, thanks. You can do without the detailed play-by-play.
You earned a bronze medal.
6 is a bronze. 6 is indeed a bronze. Just gonna really quickly Google what platinum it is. I'm thinking like 30 feels reasonable. Like 5 is bronze, 10 is silver, 20 is gold, 30 is platinum. That feels reasonable. It might be like 40. Oh, okay. Actually, it's way easier. Oh, we can do that. So what it is bronze is 5, silver is 7, and gold is 10. But platinum is 10 with no mistakes, so I guess it ends at 10. Actually, I guess it'd have to, otherwise it'd be repeating courses or something. Doing it with no mistakes will be pretty tricky, but considering we've done 6, we just have to get a little better than what we've already done, but with no mistakes. So we've already done the things that we need, nearly all the things that we need to actually do. I was thinking that it seemed like it was going to get really hard, because like, even by the 6th one, it was like a pretty hard and distancy kind of putt, with lots of variables going on. So basically what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to restart every time. Well, I'm going to restart every time unless I'm getting a better score and I can improve my medal. Like if I get to 8 without having made a mistake and then I make a mistake then, I won't stop then because I can still upgrade that to gold or silver. And I want to get as far as we can this time. And I'll probably just give it until the lower camera runs out, which is, we had about 80 minutes when we started and it's been about 24. So it's a little under 1 more hour of this and we'll see how far we can get. If we got a bronze in 20 minutes, it wouldn't be impossible for us to get the whole thing here. That's actually much more forgiving than I was thinking. It's still pretty tough, as evidenced. And I think I might start being a little more quiet, so you don't have to rewatch these like first 6 holes over and over and over. I'll pipe up only if something really unexpected or cool happens. Like progress. There's something so satisfying about a checklist kind of game like this, where it's just like you're just ticking off objective, 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 and you can do it in whatever order you want. It's one of the reasons that 100%ing the Smash Bros. Games is so fun as well, because you can basically just pick any old thing. Like, what are we going to try? Am I going to go slam through a few classic modes? Am I going to go beat up a bunch of 9 CPUs, play some other minigame and try and get a high score on it? Like, there's all kinds of, like, little objectives, so you never feel like, oh, I have to just do this one thing forever. You can always bounce between them if you're getting tired of one. Very, very satisfying experience. Can't wait till we 100% some of the Smash Bros. Games on the channel someday. Brawl in particular, I love the little, all the windows of collectibles where each one you break gives you the hints to the next one that's around it. It's just, there's something very, very uniquely satisfying about that. Oh, tell you what though, at least I don't have to worry about wind for these. Good news about this also is that it's another one of those where you very much make your own pace with it. Like, in theory, on the one where we get it right, it's going to be like 40 seconds of just pure golfing bliss. It's not really like the tennis one where it's like 2 or 3 minutes straight of not making any mistakes. That was pretty close.
Try again.
My angling clearly needs work. Oh, pretty good that. Maybe it's not entirely random, like you will have to do, there are only 10 holes and you'll get to them all eventually kind of thing. Smooth. Not enough angle, but that last one was perfect.
Try again.
I'll carry on here because I could still improve my medal here pretty fairly. Even if it's not a platinum. And it's probably best that I practice this one because it's a bit hard. Okay, the angle needs to be much harsher than I'm expecting on this one. If I'm hitting it with that kind of power, it should be like that. Oh! It's pretty finicky, this one. Like, really the right angle for it. Oh! I think that was just because I had a bit too much power. Let me go over that same one just for a 2. That'll be right? All right, 6 we made again. One more and it's a silver for us. Even though I've forsaken the platinum by making mistakes. Yeah, so I went to the right last time and it was horrible. So let's just go completely straight this time. I'm going for a little more than 2. What?
Try again.
It's a bit annoying that you can't pause while a stroke is going on to start over, even if you know it's already going bad kind of thing. You have to wait for them to say try again.
Nice in.
It's poor announcer's voice. Must be just so tired of screaming, nice in! Every time this poor delusioned golfer gets a single putt. Which way is this angled? I think it's a bit to the left, right? Oh, so much power. No, it's completely fine. I shouldn't have put a spin twist on it at all. I was jetting this one like the most, but this one's pretty fun. I'm a little nervous about what the other ones are, but I kind of hope / imagine they're just going to be like swing from really far away, but get it into like this 30-foot area rather than being like get it into the hole from like 100 feet away. And if that's the case, that won't be so bad because we've been all right at getting it into the general area of where I'm swinging. The putting has actually been like our worst thing so far, I would have said. And this is kind of the sort of thing where the angles and powers will just come to you eventually. Eventually is how I feel. Like the motion is still a bit dodgy on it compared to some of the other ones, but it's not. It is a bit more consistent than I was thinking now that I've had a chance to engage with it long term like this. To be fair, also I only got the last platinum that we got on the second day of trying. I just kept it in the same recording, which I don't think I'll do here if I do try it multiple days. So it may be a matter of letting the crystallized intelligence sit in, so to speak. So we said this one, even though it looks like it's curving to the right, the left kind of, probably it's fine and don't even worry about it, just hit it kind of normally. Okay, no, it does curve to the right very gently though, so like, it doesn't actually curve to the left like I was saying earlier. So it's, you want to like really give it that much. That's really all the amount of curve you need. Okay, good, got it. So next time we're up against that one, we know. You can be, these can be memorized, it seems. They're pretty consistent. So in no time at all, we'll have this down. Oof. Not a bad attempt though. We got as far as the 7th without mistake, so I'll just carry on this way. That was right, just had too much power, was that, am I right about that? I've just done the same thing again. Oh no, I curved it a bit too much to the right, I see. So it does need a bit more left there. Good to know. More like this maybe? Yeah, okay. Learning that one a little better. And that's 7, so we've already made silver already, which is quite good. Already made silver already, sorry that's so nauseous. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot of curvage to the right once we get up there. And we need to hit it basically full power. This looks like it's gonna be a tough one. 52 feet on the hills. So what is max though? It's like that-ish. Going a little over there, but that might still make it. Oh, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good first attempt on this place. Just a little more curve to the left there, and then I'll try that, more or less that exact same thing again. Oh, that was too much power, but counts.
Nice in.
That was our 7th or 8th? Wait, 8th. Right, so we could actually make gold here. We make these 2 lives count. This one doesn't look like it'll be too bad. Oh, maybe it will. No, I don't know. It's fine, maybe. Let's go for that roughly 3. Oh, okay, never mind. That's way more hill than I see.
Try again.
So we really do want a bit of, why can't I turn? That was weird. My controller just disconnected for a minute or something. We wanted a bit more like that. Okay. Oh, that was not enough power by a long shot. Shame. Still, that's a silver. A dramatic improvement already.
You earned a silver medal.
Celebration over. Serious golf time. But that 9th one looks like it's going to be tough. But it seems like it could be memorized again. I'm getting pretty fast with these first 3 also. First 4 or 5. And this one's more or less the same thing, except it's just a bit closer. So just a bit less power on that. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm not too familiar with this one. What do we do here? Like I haven't seen this one much. This is hopefully good enough. It's a bit too much power, but it was basically perfect angle. I may as well learn this one while we're here. 2 here is fine. Oh, that was the same thing. 2 at this angle is about good, right? Oh no, if I'm doing 2, it needs to be a bit harder angle. Cool.
Try again.
So a bit more like, whoa, don't lag now. More like that. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, well, that was the 5th one anyway. Is it just like a hint to the left for this one, right? I think so. Good. I do like the way Toadstool Tour does it, where a line actually points in the way the direction is going. So you can tell like pretty specifically just how harsh the hill is. Rather than just being like, oh, it looks a little lighter, a little darker here. Like, I'm kind of having trouble gauging it with this one, but... Aye.
Try again.
That time he said it, he was like, you could feel him getting a little frustrated. He was either being really nice about it or feeling a little frustrated. It was hard to tell. Try again. There was like an implicit, I dare ya.
Nice.
That. No, I think it was supposed to be like, oh, try again. You'll get it. I think that was the tone that was being sought after there, but for a minute there, it really sounded like the other thing. Oh, there actually is music playing for this bit. Like I said, I have the headphones just on the desk over there because they're pretty loud and I can mostly hear the pertinent sound effects and everything, but the music here is very gentle and ambient, so I didn't even hear it till now. What does it sound like? Oh, it's so relaxing and cute. Lovely. Well, that spurs me on in my quest.
Try again. Try again. Try again.
Gee, this one's pretty hard.
Try again.
That's not easy,
Nice in.
figuring that angle. Normally I bore doing the same things over and over again to like get better at the easy stuff first, but the way this is paced makes it's pretty easy to know where you went wrong and correct it. So I appreciate that there's a pretty immediate feedback of it. You can very easily tell, did I curve too much this way? Was there not enough power? It's kind of how it feels. Which of course I didn't really have that immediate feedback when I wasn't replaying the same putt over and over again in the actual game. So this is beyond a fun one. It's also just a legit good training exercise for the other minigame. And even when I get it in, I can tell, I think I was a bit too far to the left there to have made that safely. So I can be learning even when I'm succeeding. It's not like I only figure something out when I lose. I like it. I don't remember where I had to angle it for this one. Let me just guess, it's kind of something like this. Okay, that works. Cool. Of course, just memorizing them isn't necessarily what you're really supposed to be doing here. You're kind of supposed to be getting a feel for the thing on the whole. But I think for the medals purposes, memorizing it will be easier. Oh, God. That was pretty bad. I think I had about the right angle if I had sent it the right power, though. And we got as far as, this is the 8th one, right? Is that any mistakes? That's already pretty drastic improvement. I want to be more like that. Ooh, more power than that, but I think the angle is just about right. It's hard to... Once you get to the 3... Oh, okay, that counted. Think about that. We were only 3 away from a platinum there. That was actually quite good. Oh, this one looks tough. I'm not sure we've seen this one before. I think that was the right amount of power, though. Sweet.
Nice in.
So gold is all but guaranteed here, as long as I don't miss 4 times in a row. Oh, this one looks hard. Oh, because it's right at the tip of... Oh, actually, this one looks impossible. Oh, God. Okay. Because you basically have to hit a perfect 4 without going over. Well, I guess you could still get it if you went over. I think I angled a bit too much there. Because, of course, the angle means more as you go farther. Something like that could almost work. But really, if I had gotten a 4, that would have been almost about perfect. Oh, geez. Getting this one without mistakes will be pretty tough. Oh, I've gotten close a few times, though. 9 is not a bad score, and it is an improvement. We've got about 20 minutes left on this lower camera. For some reason, it doesn't tell me, so I'm using the time this one's been recording to figure it out. Got about 20 minutes left on this one, so do I think I'll get a platinum in that time? I don't. Might be able to pull it up to gold, and that would be a not bad way to start this off. And then maybe we'll just do a record platinum sometime later. I feel like this one, unlike the tennis one, I don't feel like I have to learn it all in one session and get it, otherwise I'll lose it. I think I'll be able to concretify a lot of this. Even if we come back to this like 20 episodes later, I think I'll have a lot of it still in hand, considering the sort of basic learnings I've gotten from this first training exercise here. Even if I do stupid stuff like that. I do appreciate this one basically lets you go pretty quickly. Like you can swing within like the first 2 seconds of it loading. There's not all that much prep required, so. Because I think that's kind of the way I learn best, is if I get to very quickly like, do this, does it work? And then see the feedback of it. If I have to wait 5 minutes to learn the results, you know what I mean, then it doesn't work with me. But the fact that I'm able to pretty immediately go, okay, obviously I wasn't far to the left there. And I can just go, okay, correct that like this, so it should be like this next time, huh? And then I get it in. That helps me a lot with learning it. That immediate sort of feedback. It's one of the reasons I always hated getting like a test back with a bad score in like school, especially high school. Well, you know, university as well was like that, because it's like, this was 3 weeks ago. I don't even remember why I wrote that, so I don't know what I did wrong. You can correct it all you want, but I'm not there anymore. I don't know what I was thinking either. Oh, God. Oh, not bad. That particular iteration of the 5th hole is tough. One of the harder ones we've had so far. Of course, so is hole 10 was, the whole hole 10 we did get to try. It's pretty hard. Like how this one again. Okay. So it's like this far, but then like perfectly on the dot, 2 bobbles. So like that's too much. It has to be like 2 on the dot. It's so hard. Like that will go in, I think. Oh, that's grim.
Nice in.
I mean, obviously that's not the only way to do it, but with the way with the angle I'd memorized, that's how you got to do it. Oh God! Don't look at that one. What if I golf one-legged? This is how the pros do it. Couldn't possibly go wrong, really, when you think about it like that. I mean, it hasn't failed us so far. Okay, it failed us. It's gotta be exactly 2. Okay, actually, maybe I got the angle a bit wrong on this one. Maybe it should be a bit closer and with a bit more power than 2. That was a bit less than 2. I'm having trouble hitting it just a bit more than 2 now. That one I definitely need a bit more learning on. Some of the 6, 7, and 8s I've actually been pretty consistent with, but that 5 is tough business. Oh! Actually, this is a different round 5 one, and it's hard as well. All the round 5 ones are pretty tough. All right, I'm just gonna give it one more try here because this lower camera is a little close to being out, but also I can feel my brain turning to mush a little. But we already got 7 without mistakes and 9 in total, so I would say we're pretty dang close to a platinum by the end of this session here. Made some pretty far progress. So the one where we do get a platinum is probably gonna be like a 5-minute video where I just cut through and show you like a few failed attempts and then the success. Whenever we do that, I won't say it's next time. I'm happy with the progress we've made here, though.
Nice in.
Yeesh. Not an excellent last attempt.
Try again.
But I'll just go as far as my 5 lives take me now. Oh, man. Jeez, okay. Oh, yeah, that's why I need to stop. It's because now I'm just doing that every time. Come on now. A little bit better than that, please, brain. Boy, here with the difficult round 5 once again. Oof.
Try again.
And I get my last attempt here. At least we got past round 5 in our very last attempt of the day. That feels good. And oh my, this one doesn't look too bad. I'm probably gonna mess it up anyway, but this one looks pretty straightforward. Just a 1.5 there. Yeah.
Nice in.
That's a 6. This one you just need to correct because you're going into a little divot. You need to correct a bit to the right here. Then you go for a little over 2. It wasn't great, but it was a worthwhile final attempt, I say. Not bad progress. I'm quite pleased with our performance there all around, really. I didn't want to stop after the tennis one because I was kind of feeling like we were like that close, whereas this one it's like, we are close, but it is the sort of thing that just will take the time to do some memorization, so best if we let that crystallized intelligence sink. Come at it another day. Marvelous progress for our first attempt, though, I say. And that's all for now. Next video on the channel is going to be some more Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice, where we're carrying on to the trial sequence, which I haven't recorded any in like 3 weeks because of my wisdom teeth, so let's hope I remember things. And that is all, so thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's going to be out of here now. Peace! Is that his hand? Is he punching his own throat? Yeah.
Now you're making me feel bad. And when I feel bad, I guess.
Right, well that's already been settled. Is he just eating his other truths?